Shalom. All praises to the Most High Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS and also to the Achim pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the world. And also to the speckled birds of the Israelite foreigners spread throughout the four corners of the world, resembling those nations that they're in, but are actually from the seed line of Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel. And I like to say that in my last video, I talked about it was going to be another 2 weeks before President Trump made his speech. Well, unbeknownst to me at that time, about 30 minutes before I made that video a couple of days ago, apparently he had already struck on Iran. And I found that out, and apparently I looked at a couple hours before doing this video, or shortly before this video, he is quoted as saying this strike, the strike he made on Iran was like the strike on Hiroshima. You know, that pretty much ended the war. So it's a tentative ceasefire right now. If you don't hit me, I won't hit you type of thing. If you don't do anything, you know, it's pretty much, sitting waiting right now. So, it's a tentative ceasefire. But again, if it is a ceasefire, it still brings us closer to the inevitable. It doesn't stop. The ceasefire doesn't cease. More prophecies. The last of the few prophecies that's left from unfolding. You know, they're there's so many prophecies that's been fulfilled. Most of the prophecies have been fulfilled. And that little ceasefire is not gonna, and now I've heard that Israel was fired upon, I think by Iran. And now, see, the shoe's on the other foot to show the hypocrisy of Amalek, who are the so-called Jewish people, the head house of Israel, the head house of the Edomites. I'll show you their hypocrisy. Now they're talking about their schools were bombed and their hospitals and all that, and they're running for their lives. And now, unlike when it was happening to the Palestinians, the whole world was behind them and sympathized with them and was supporting of them. See, now Israel, they were so haughty and proud when they were bombing them and unremorseful and merciless. Now the Israel getting bombed, that's a meme for everybody in the world, is making a meme out of them being bombed now. So they have nobody's sympathy. So how the world views the so-called Jewish people from now on will never be the same again. So this is very interesting to watch, and we are literally like Elder Malcolm says in Chicago camp, the head of the Chicago camp, the beloved Elder Malcolm says, we are now seeing the downfall of our enemies right before our eyes. So, there's more, so stay tuned. This is far from over. This is, we're at the we're almost at the I say we're at the middle part right now. We're not at the beginning, we're at the middle. And well, the ending is not too far away. So with that, that's all I have right now. Until next time, enjoy the second part of the Sabbat, which started last night. This is back-to-back Sabbats because the new Sabbat just came in last night until sundown, and then until sundown tonight. Happy Shabbat. And until next time, Shalom.